Bloomberg reporting the company is seeking funding from Apple to help its turnaround efforts. It would be just the latest in a string of cash infusions. Our Christina Partsinevelos is here on set with details here. Christina, what do we know so far?
This is a potential investment that could be seen as a comeback of sorts for Intel. And the reason I say that is because, like you said, Bloomberg did put out this report just within the last 45 minutes or so, saying that they are in the early stages. Nothing is confirmed yet. I did reach out to Intel myself. They are not commenting. They're quite conservative when it comes to these types of reports and headlines. But they did also say that there could be a partnership, but it would be limited at the moment, nothing significant. And I'd like to point out, too, that Apple and Intel don't actually have a relationship right now. Apple creates its own silicon, and nonetheless, you did see a positive reaction in shares. Shares closed about 6% higher. But if they're signing on a new customer like Apple, you would expect the stock to jump even higher, right? Even if it's just a headline. So we have to take this with a grain of salt that right now, this is just a beginning of a conversation with a potential partner. And maybe we can just fast forward to just the part where we have all of these investors that are investing in. You have not just too long ago, NVIDIA making a $5 billion investment. You had Intel, and now it's Intel's largest external shareholder. You had SoftBank at $2 billion injecting it. The White House, or I should say the administration, at $8.9 billion, so a 10% stake. So you have all of these I guess, rescue squads, that's what I called it, really representing validation maybe for Intel's turnaround at this moment. But it doesn't necessarily change the problem for Intel, which is dealing with the losses at the foundry, the slowdown in the 18A advanced manufacturing processes. But nonetheless, it's, I guess, seen as a positive if Apple signs on. Or even just starts talking or invests, right? It doesn't necessarily mean they need to start working together on an actual product. It's just...
But not working together on an actual product and asking for just money, like
well, maybe they'll do something like NVIDIA, right?
Strange.
So NVIDIA said that they're going to be working specifically on a PC product and a data server product. But then they had a press conference, and everybody was asking, why didn't you commit to the foundry business? Why aren't you building any NVIDIA chips? Why aren't you even using Intel Foundry for packaging? Which is, I know, Karen, something you and I spoke to just offline. Intel could do packaging quite well. As TSMC is backlogged, there's just not enough capacity for putting these chips all together. Intel could maybe step in on that. But no, NVIDIA didn't. So what is Apple going to bring to this equation? Perhaps they'll announce some type of small partnership, but it's a rescue squad, and it's not changing the underlying problems, but it's good. And the stock, people are liking it because the stock keeps climbing because it could signal good things to come.